Alright, so this video will be a very simple and direct one. It will be answering two questions. Number one, when does the banner drop? And number two, should I summon? These are the two questions we will explore and answer today. And I will also do something even more special, and that is show you how to answer the first question so that you never have to ask me or any other Dokkan streamer this question ever again. Now, when is the banner going to be dropping? Well, short answer is it will be dropping on October 20th at 11:30 p.m. PDT, aka in like half a day. No, probably more than that. Well, whatever, like half a day. It's going to be happening tonight, folks. But some of you might be wondering, what does that mean for my time zone? Because I don't know. I can't figure it out. Well, I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can figure it out. By the way, if you don't know, a lot of stuff is going to be happening at the same time. We are getting the Gohan EZA. We're getting the free-to-play units Awakening. The entire campaign is basically starting right at this time. Oh yeah, and Chain Battle. See this right here? Chain Battle is going to be happening at 11:30 PDT. I know it says 22:30 PST. It just converts to 11:30 PM PDT right here. So everything is happening at once, which means, folks, I got some bad news. The Goresh Toon Chain Battle Spectacular might have to be shelved for a second season in a row. We're trying to figure out how we're going to do this, so we'll see. But yeah, it's looking kind of bleak. So yeah, everything is happening at 11:30 p.m. PDT. But Toon, what time is that for me? In how many hours is that for me? I'm going to help you out. Don't worry about it. The number one thing that you can do to find out exactly when this unit is going to be dropping or when the banner is going to be dropping is simply by going to the Dokkan Wiki. This is the homepage for the Dokkan Wiki. You scroll down and you go to New and Upcoming Cards. And on New and Upcoming Cards, you've got 4 tabs here. You can click on New Released Cards List, Upcoming Cards, and All Cards. Best thing to do is click on Upcoming Cards, and it shows right here, literally, the units, when they're dropping, and the timer, the countdown clock. So according to my time zone at this very moment, on October 20th, 2021 will be the time that this banner drops, aka in 18 hours, 35 minutes. So that's how long it's going to be for me as of me recording this video. So by the time you're watching this, the countdown will be probably around like 15 hours, 14 hours, depending on when you're watching it. Now, another way to look this up would be to use trusty old Google. Just type in what time is 11:30 p.m. PDT in whatever country you live in. Do you live in Canada? Do you live in Italy? Do you live in Wakanda? Do you live in Atlantis? Do you live on Mars? Do you live in Omicron Persei 8? Wherever you live, just type that in here and you will get the time that it is for you. For me, 11:30 p.m. Wednesday Pacific Time PT is 8:30 a.m. Thursday in Italy. If that still isn't clear enough for you, don't worry, I got you covered. Here is the most basic, simple way to find out exactly what time zone the time is going to be for you. At 11:30 p.m. PDT in Los Angeles on October 20th, 2021, that will be at the exact same time as 2:30 a.m. for those of you who live in New York. If you live in New York and your name is Goresh, you will be summoning for Goku and Piccolo at 2:30 a.m. on October 21st, 2021. So it will be past midnight and into the next day when you start summoning. What time does this mean for those of you who live in Toronto? Good question. It's the same exact time zone because you're on the East Coast. So it'll also be 2:30 a.m. PDT. What about Amsterdam? Well, in Amsterdam, 11:30 p.m. PDT, October 20th, is equal to 8:30 a.m. October 21st. So you will be waking up to some good old-fashioned Part 2 LR summons, and you will be waking up to my awesome stream over on YouTube. Make sure to check out my stream. Subscribe to the channel, by the way, while you're at it. What time is it for those of you who live in Australia, mate? In Melbourne? Well, I'm going to find out for you right here. 5:30 p.m. on October 21st. That will be when the banner drops for you. You got that? Alright. Now, what about London? I can't do these accents. I'm not very good at it. Terrible at it. Alright, so for London, you'll be waking up, rise and shine early in the morning, 7:30 a.m. October 21st in London. How about in Egypt? In Egypt, it will be 8:30 a.m. Okay. How about Thailand? 1:30 p.m. on October 21st. So in the afternoon during your lunch break, you will be summoning for Goku and Piccolo. Part 2. Couple more. How about India? In India, it will be high noon. So you will have just started your lunch break when summoning for Goku and Piccolo. And last but certainly not least, let's say Berlin, Germany. Man, I picked like 5 different ones in the same time zone. Forget that one. Different one. Japan. Kyoto, Japan. You will be summoning for Goku Piccolo on the global version. Very ironic. If you're playing the global version of Dokkan in Japan, number 1, you're a secret agent over there. Number 2, it will be 3:30 p.m. October 21st. So, yeah, there you have it. I will link this website in the description so that you dummies who can't figure this stuff out can use this link and figure it out yourself, depending on where you live. Okay? And if you still can't figure it out, then may the force be with you. Now, should you summon on this banner, once again, this unit, Saviors category, key plus 4, 130%. In type, key plus 400%, raises attack and defense, causes colossal, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal, and lowers enemies' attack and defense. Attack and defense plus 120 when performing a super attack, high chance of launching up to 2 additional attacks, plus an additional key plus 1 up to 6, an additional attack and defense plus 10 up to 59 with each attack performed. Launches an additional super attack every time the character attacked. Wait, what? Launches an additional super attack every time the character attacked 6 or more times in battle when HP is 59% or less. Hold on. One more time. Launches an additional super attack every time the character attacked 6 or more times in battle when HP is 59% or less. Okay, so after you've attacked 6 or more times, then that can be removed from the condition. It's just if your health is below 59%, you will launch an additional super attack. Very interesting. I can't believe that I didn't get confused by this before. Or maybe it's just really late and I'm not understanding what I'm reading. In any case, that's cool. For the active skill, key plus 6, attack and defense plus 59% for 1 turn, can be activated after attacking 6 or more times in battle if HP is 59% or more. So you have to have more than 59% health to activate the active skill. And then when you do, costume change. And by costume change, Goku strips down, Piccolo takes off his cape. That's pretty much it. So does this unit seem like a unit that is worth summoning for? Quick answer, probably not. But if you need more convincing, take a look at this awesome banner. This is a legendary banner. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 total featured SSRs. And that's not even counting the rest of the SRs that are featured. Now, on the flip side, you could be getting a potential cool new LR unit. One you may not have before. If you don't get this guy, good consolation prize could end up being the legendary batch right here from Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Broly, Rosé, Bojack, Turles. Some of the better units I will point out. Turles, Jiren, Kalen Khalifa, Ultra Instinct Goku. Let's see, what else? Majin Vegeta just got his EZA, so he's really good. Super Saiyan Goku is a great unit. So yeah, you have a lot to gain here from the LR summon in terms of, you know, if you actually get lucky. If you don't get lucky, well then you're just going to be summoning and probably pulling a bunch of these guys. So do you really want to summon? Probably not. Probably not. Now, one other thing I talked about on my previous video, I don't think I can get to it. I don't know how to get to it from here. Do I go through system? Whatever. On the DBZ Space database, there's actually a way to check out the missions that are available right now. And there is a mission in the data files that suggests that global players will be receiving 1 legendary ticket every single day by completing, I think it's by burning 50 stamina that day. So if you guys do that for the full 10-day window, you will get a free legendary ticket summon that acts as the multi-summon that you might theoretically want to do by burning 50 stones. So if you are patient enough, after 10 days of this campaign being in part 2, you would be able to summon on this banner once for free, not having to waste any stones. And there will definitely be some of you out there who get so lucky by doing that, you end up getting the GOKU Piccolo, and you won't have to have wasted any stones for it. However, the drawback to this is that if you do it that way, and you decide not to summon by using stones instead of using the ticket, it will pose a problem for you on the chain battle, potentially, because you know, you're not going to have some of the units that are needed for the support lines, could affect how many emblems of cooperation you might receive. So it's kind of a give and take. If you don't care so much about chain battle, I would wait. If you do care about chain battle, then maybe you might want to summon a little bit. But in all honesty, this is a very forgettable unit in the grand scheme of things. Not even for what he does in a vacuum, but more so what is to come after this. There's so much happening after this celebration that it's actually kind of laughable what they're trying to sell us right now. Because we've got Dragon Ball Heroes coming up, we have Tanabata, or Thank You Celebration coming up, we have LR Gogeta coming up, we've got the holiday season, we've got Super Vegeta coming up either in the end of the year or in the new year. We've got the New Year step-ups that usually happens. So there's a lot coming up, and an LR banner, a legendary summon banner, is just not the one that you want to be doing. Because normally on Dokkan festivals, you've got 5 or 6 other Dokkan festival units that can give you some sort of retainment on their value. These guys generally are on the older side. And, okay, they do have EZAs, like the Kaioken Tech Goku has an EZA, the AGL Kaioken has an EZA, and they're good, but they're not something that you had to have spent 50, 100, 200 stones to pick up. These guys are not that good. So you really have to weigh out your options as a global player, and we are given the gift of foresight. We can see what's coming up. So while this unit may be good or bad to some of you, I think the number one thing that most people should be taking away from all this is that there's just so much more happening later on that you don't have to summon. And if you do want to get that summoning itch out of the way, just wait 10 days and you'll get a free summon anyway. Global Dokkan doesn't get this type of an opportunity. Even for Global Dokkan, this is pretty crazy. A free legendary summon, that is rare. So I would jump on that opportunity if I were you. So that hopefully answers both questions that you might have for the banner. What time the banner drops, and should you even summon? Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. And let me know in the comments if you heard earlier in the video where I kind of choked breathing in. If you happen to hear that, let me know in the comments down below if you heard it, and just say what you thought that sound was, because that's never happened before and it scared me. But anyway, more seriously, are you going to be summoning for this banner? And if you're not, what is the #1 unit that is coming up that either you want or you don't know is coming up that you want to be summoning for? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.